Today is Saturday. I just got my latest vlog uploaded, and I have station 2 here. I'm thinking about making a tour video of it as a separate video. Right now I am emptying out the drawers under my Lego table that have all my vehicles in there. So I got all these ones bagged up and ready to get packed. And then I have this tote. It's like 2/3 packed. So I think that all of these that are in the bags will fit in there still. I tried to put my crane truck, well, my modified crane truck, in one of the gallon bags, but it's still, the boom's too long and I'm not going to disassemble it. Well, actually, maybe I'll try again with taking the extension actually out. So I'll try that. But I got quite a few of the quart size bags, and then this was like a 40 pack, I think, of the gallon Ziploc bags. Yes, 40. So I have plenty of bags for all of my construction vehicles, and then still with some leftovers for stuff like the semis, and maybe fire department vehicles as well, and random things like the last few Star Wars vehicles laying around. I also have some boxes still, box sets, that I'm going to fill up another probably 2 totes full of box stuff, because there's not really a bunch, but, well, there's quite a few, and they're just kind of hanging around in odd spots still. So I actually have quite a few under there. But yeah, that's the progress for today. This tote is what I got packed this past week. So it's mostly, this is the banana pen holder, and then most of it is stuff like this, where it's either loose parts from sets or used sets that I never got a chance to take apart and clean before it's time to start packing. So this is full. These two are full of city. This will be full of city, and then I'll have probably another one. I'll have one more for the fire department stuff, and then probably another one where I'll start putting the contents of these totes in. So most of this stuff I think will fit in a gallon bag or two, which is why I have the Ziplocs and not the pinch and seal ones, is so that all the stuff in here can just go in Ziploc bags, and then the totes I can just stack and put in here as well, so they don't get crushed or broken. As the lids especially are fairly fragile. I already have, I think this one has a cracked lid. No, that one's not cracked, but, oh, it is in the back. Yeah, so if I put too much pressure on them or squeeze them, they will crack. So kind of unfortunate Walmart doesn't carry these totes anymore, so I'm limited to what I got, and if I ever need more in the future, I'll have to go with a different style, because now the new style has like a square edged lid. So just a bunch of packing, and then hopefully tomorrow this will be cleared off, or maybe not tomorrow, but by Tuesday or by Monday it'll be cleared off, and then I'll be able to make some more progress. That's all for now. Today is Monday. Lego room is a mess again. I have a bunch of sets over here that I need to dust off before I can pack them, mainly the helicopters and the Eldorado Fortress, and then also this Jeep or Land Rover, whatever it is. And then I have this tote mostly packed. I think I'm going to put my cranes and forklifts in this space, and then this will be completely packed. Most of it is vehicles in Ziplocs, or parts like here, or parts still in the Lego bags if they're part of a set that I didn't build. And then there's 2 or 3 sets underneath this. This is a set I wanted as a kid, but I was never able to get, and I found one at, I think, Bricks and Minifigs, or maybe another local Lego store. So there's one or two of these containers buried in there. It's kind of just how it all fits in there. So once this total will be packed, hopefully by Wednesday, and then I got a big big pile of packing supplies for padding things in, and then mostly the grocery bags are for putting sets in to protect the boxes if they're inside a tote with other stuff like built things, so that the sharp corners don't scratch up the boxes at all. So not much progress other than packing the tote, but I do have this whole stack of my smaller totes emptied out, so hopefully that stack will continue to get bigger. That's all for now. Today is Wednesday. I got most of the stuff that was on this table cleaned off and set in a tote. The Eldorado Island I just broke apart into the modular sections and then vacuumed it off real good. And then my helicopters, I took the rotor blades off, and then I have a bag with all of the cannons and minifigs and stuff from the fortress as well, and then some other odds and ends inside there. On top of that is going to go some more construction vehicles, but I'm planning to get all of my semis in there on top of that. I also got this tote packed. It has poly bags on top, but underneath it is thoroughly packed with bags of parts and all the other stuff. I had a little bit of space left in the container, so I added some loose instruction booklets and then these poly bags on top of it just to fill up the space so that the lid isn't dipping down at all. I also worked on one of my fire department vehicles a little bit. This is Rescue 6. Basically, I took out the gap in between the cab and the body. I put the gap originally to try and give it a more accurate look, but I think it made it look a little bit awkward because I already have this 7 wide back. So there's already an obvious change in the width. Only problem now is the door is a little hard to open. But really what I need to do is just swap this with an actual door, because this is 4 wide, so, and it's already almost or about 6 bricks high, so, or it's like 5. So really I should just have an actual door frame doorway there, and it should turn out just fine. I have a little bit of cleaning up to do with the design, get rid of some of those colors and simplify some of these pieces. So I'm using larger ones instead of little bits, and then clean up the inside of the cab so it looks a little bit better. Basically the spacing is going to stay the same, but then I'm going to have room for turnout gear to go in that little slot behind the driver, since these are firefighter paramedics. So then the driver can wear the bunker pants, and then her firefighting coat can go right behind her, in between her and the wall. And then this dude's gear, I'm not sure where it's going to go. I'll probably have him wear the pants as well, and then I will find somewhere or some way in here to fit his coat. I'm just not sure where exactly. I think that I have, if I scooch this wall-mounted equipment to the left a little bit and get rid of this, then I should have room right here to put it in between the cabinet and the wall gear. So, and I know it's going to take some tinkering still, but that's all I got for today. And then this weekend I should get this fully packed as well, and then after I modify the ambulance a little bit, then I will start packing my parts collection, which hopefully will fit in 2 of these just stacked up along with the smaller totes, and those smaller totes as well. And then the gaps on the sides, I will put Ziploc bags of loose parts from these bins so I can stack these bins up and they can get packed away as well. But that's all for today. Today is Saturday. My desk is a bit of a mess again because I was working on a different project and I stole some parts from underneath the ambulance, or Rescue 6. My project was adding a sign to Station 1. So it's built as tiles on their side, and then it's built into the actual wall of the building. I have some pictures of the design of that and how the internals work, and I'll post that on Instagram. I got this tote packed a little bit more. Started to put the semis in there, put some bubble wrap, and I got 3 things here that I need to get the dust off of. And then I also have these semis that are going to go in that tote as well. And then hopefully I can also fit the Viking ship, although I'm not entirely sure. Viking ship might have to go in its own tote with my custom transport and this Andor shuttle. And there's something else. Oh, and the Star Destroyer probably needs to go in there. I'm not sure what to do with the barnyard yet. I don't want to break it down, but I am kind of running out of space. So, I don't know. I got to think about that. And then I still have a tote reserved for the fire stations now. 1, 2, and 3. I also got in here cleaned up. You guys haven't seen in this room before. The sofa is full of stuff, but I previously had a bunch of stuff piled up here in front of the safe. It was mostly boxes of used Lego and stuff, and now I've consolidated that down to just this. So these will also get probably I'm going to dismantle them, clean them, and then I can put them in gallon bags. This was a Creator 3-in-1 set, and then this is an old castle set that we got used without any minifigures. So, and then I got to clean this mess up as well. And my desk has pretty much nothing left on it besides the crane and the battle packs. So, oh, and I have these as well. These are the bases for the Birchbooks bookstore, custom base plates. So I got those to pack as well. And then I also have these totes. Probably I will just put tape around them and then leave them loose so they don't bust open. But I do have to check to make sure they're all the way full. So, and I have the pirate ship as well. So lots of things just here, there, and everywhere that I got to dust off and pack. That's all for this vlog, and then I will probably make some progress today or tomorrow and then give you guys another update. But that's all for now.